Hi guys, do you remember when the Trump administration said that it would conclude 90 deals in 90 days? Well, apart from perhaps the UK and something with Italy, but not the EU, they seem to have come up a bit short. The point was to impose the tariffs to drive different countries to the negotiating table, where Trump would extract concessions, irrespective if a trade deficit existed. So a few days ago, news dropped that tariffs on steel are going up again. Here the White House spokesperson was asked about this, and it shows absolute desperation.
Reuters was reporting that there is a letter that is meant to be sent to other countries, which would give these countries a deadline of Wednesday to produce their best offer on the trade matter. Why does the administration feel the need to send this letter? And I have one more follow-up on trade.
Sure, I can confirm the merits in the content of the letter. USTR sent this letter to all of our trading partners just to give them a friendly reminder that the deadline is coming up. And they are in talks. Ambassador Greer, Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick are in talks with many of our key trading partners around the globe. As you know, Brian, I know the Wall Street Journal has covered this quite heavily, and they continue to be engaged in those discussions. And this letter was simply to remind these countries that the deadline is approaching and the president expects good deals, and we are on track for that, I will emphasize.
On the trade side, though.
Okay. How many deals have you signed? Wouldn't it be great to know? Obviously, the journalist didn't ask, and of course, she would not respond. But it'd be nice to know how many deals have been concluded, because they're not promoting this very much. So I would have to assume that not many have been concluded. And she's saying, well, what we're doing now is sending out a letter. So it started out, Donald Trump in a strong position, demanding the countries come to him on bended knee, and then he would do a deal with them individually. And they were going to do 90 countries in 90 days. And Donald Trump was going to negotiate these personally, as far as I know. So how well is it going? It's going so well that they have to send out letters to people going, hey, please come and negotiate. Now, why would countries not be willing to negotiate with Donald Trump? As I've said before, the United States is in a strong position, a much stronger position to extract concessions in a negotiation than any other country. But the problem is Donald Trump. See, Donald Trump is not operating within normal parameters. We don't know what he's going to do. So what is the point in going to the United States, being humiliated by Donald Trump in front of the cameras, in front of the public, in front of the world, and then signing a deal with him to him later renege on it, or to have a deal with him that says, well, I'm going to reduce the tariffs, and then the next day he imposed higher tariffs. He's supposed to have done a deal with Keir Starmer, which reduces tariffs. We don't know what the current situation is with this. Now, hopefully, for the UK's sake, the UK will be exempt. But we don't know. This is the problem with Donald Trump. We honestly don't know what he's going to do. He wants countries to come and negotiate, but these countries are saying, what's the point? We can go, we can negotiate, we can hand Donald Trump a gift, maybe a plane or a casino in our capital city, but we can't be sure that he's going to respect that agreement. We can't be sure that he'll exempt us from tariffs in the future. So what's the point of doing that? What's the point in going to the United States and being humiliated? So countries are saying no. Now the desperation is setting in. You were supposed to have these 90 deals done. You don't. You're sending out letters telling people, please come to the United States and do a deal. It's pathetic. And I think it's going to get worse as we go on, because we're still very early on into this administration. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.